Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the next problem in off-campus coding problems playlist. So, in this video, we are going to solve a problem which is asked in December 2021 first week. Okay, so previously on 12th December. So that means today itself. Okay. So TCS off-campus coding question, and this was the question which was asked, and I'll just read it out, guys. Okay. So first we will understand this question. After that, in VS Code. Okay. So over here, right here. So I'm going to solve this question completely. Okay. So it's not that I will take the input as hard coded, like I will take an array and do the operations. So I will be writing the code as it is. You need to write in the final examination. That is, using scanner class, I will be taking the input. After that, whatever variables they have told, like they will be mentioning the variables, right? So the same variables I'm going to use in this program. Okay, so it will be 100%, 100% as it is. We need to write in the final TCS NQT exam. Okay, so please watch this video completely. Alright, so I'll just start, guys. Okay, so a middleware developer is working on a tank design. He has got two tanks, one with hot water and another with cold water. Okay, so he has given with certain time t. Both the tanks are connected with a pipe. For every 1 minute, the temperature of hotter tank decreases by 1 degree Celsius and colder tank in temperature increases by 2 degrees Celsius. In given time, if equilibrium is not achieved by equalizing the temperature between two tanks, so it's the pipe bursts. Okay, so the pipe which is closed in between these two tanks will burst if the equilibrium is not achieved within the given time. Okay, so write a program to check whether the pipe bursts or not. So the final output they are asking is whether the pipe which is used to connect the two tanks will going to burst or not. So first you need to understand the problem properly, guys. Okay, so read it once, twice, or again, if you don't understand, you can read it thrice as well. There is no problem. Okay, so the problem is something like this. Assume this is one tank. Okay, and let us say this is another tank. Okay, so there are two tanks, something like this. Okay, so they are connected with the help of one pipe. So there is one pipe which is connecting these two things. So I'll draw it in this color. Okay, so this is the pipe, guys. This is the pipe which is used to connect these two tanks. Okay, so the one tank contains hot water. Let us say this contains hot water and another tank contains cold water. You will be given with time t. So you are given with time t. Let us say in 2 minutes. So I'm just taking an example. Okay, so what happens is you need to find out whether this pipe is going to burst or not. So the condition is that, okay, so in 1 minute, okay, so as 1 minute passes, the hot temperature or the temperature of tank which is hotter will reduce by -1. So its rate is -1. So hotter temperature will be reduced by -1, whereas the tank which is colder, its temperature will be reduced or increased by +2. That means for every 1 minute gone, the temperature of the colder tank will be increased by 2 degrees Celsius. Got it? So this is the condition, guys. And the given time when it comes to 0, at that moment the temperature of both the tanks should be same. Then the pipe will not going to burst. So at that moment we can say the equilibrium has been achieved. That means they are having same temperature, so the pipe will not burst. But if there is a temperature difference between these two pipes, then it is going to burst and we need to print yes. Okay, so this is the whole problem, guys. Okay, so just understand these things, then you are going to solve it very quickly. Okay, so first understanding the problem is very important. All right, so here you can see example 1, hotter the temperature of the tank, we need to take it as th. Okay, so in example itself they have given, so the temperature which is hotter, in case of hotter tank we need to take as th variable, then colder one we need to take as tc. After that, total time we have to take it as capital T. So the output should say here yes. So just analyze, I don't think so, it's S. So 10 After this 1 minute, so after 1 minute it will go to 9, and 6 will go to 6 plus 7 plus 8. Okay, so after again 1 minute, 9 will come to 8, and this 8 will go to 8, 9, 10. So this will go to 10. So in this example, the pipe has to burst because the hotter, the temperature of one container is 8, and the temperature of another container or the tank is 10. So they are not equal. Okay, so whether they increase or decrease, but they are not equal. So that's why I need to print yes here. Okay, so that's the whole idea, guys. Yes, I think you have got the point. Now let us move ahead and try to write the code for this same thing. And if you want to see, there is another example also. Example 2, TH is 10, TC is 8. At that moment, see what happens when there is only 1 minute. So in 1 minute, the temperature of water tank will decrease by 1. That means 10 is going to become 9. After that, colder temperature or the temperature of colder tank is going to increase by 2. So 8 will become 9 and 10. Okay, so at that moment also it has to burst itself. So I should take it as 7. Okay, so 7, 8 and 9. At that moment, see, 10 will become 9 and 7 will become 7, 8 plus 9. So 7, 8, 9, something like this. What I want to say is, so this 10 will become 9 after 1 minute, and this 7 will also become 9 after 1 minute because it's plus 1, minus 1, decrease. Okay, so this is minus 1 and this is plus 2. It has to increase by 2, it has to decrease by 1. So these two temperatures are same, so the pipe will not going to burst. So this is the whole idea, guys. Just understand it. Okay. Alright, so I'll just close these things, and now let us move ahead. And I don't think so you are able to see it properly, so I'll make it full screen and I will zoom in. Okay, so now I think it's visible and you can see it well and good. Alright guys, so now the first thing what we need to do whenever we try to write the program is import some basic Java libraries. Okay, so without these things we will not be able to write it properly. So first I will import, okay, so I will import java.util, after that dot star. Okay, so java.util dot star. So after that, for taking inputs from the user, I need scanner class, right? So that thing also need to be imported in Java. So how we can import that one? Just the same thing, guys. Import java dot util dot scanner. Note that S is capital. So if you don't write S as capital, then you will get errors. So you need to write something like this. So this will take all the files or built-in functionalities of scanner class here. So after that, public static, and don't worry about this yellow color warnings because it will be shown initially, as I have not used these things in the program. So when I am going to use this scanner class, they will disappear. Okay, so initially you just have to ignore those things. So main class is there, guys, and the same name as that of the file name. So problem tool and problem tool. In TCS NQT you can give any file name. There is no need to save the file. Okay, so you can give any name there. Alright, so I will define the main method here. Public static method, public. Okay, I just want to write public, okay, static, public static method. Okay, public static. After that I'll write public static void main, and in these brackets I have to write string. After that, arguments. Okay, so after that just open this bracket and close this one. Okay, so now we're done with the main method, guys. Now scanner class. So in order to take the scanner class, I need to create an object of the scanner class. So it is same, guys. I need to write scanner, that is the class name scanner, and I will give one reference variable as sc, that is scanner class, and I will write new. After that I need to write again scanner here, that is the class name. I hope you know about these things, right? So you might have learned in all those things. I'm just creating a object, guys, and inside this thing you need to write one important statement. system.in. Okay, so I will write system.in. This is it, guys. We have created the object of the scanner class. Now it's time to use the scanner class for taking the input. So the first thing what I want to do is I'll just print one message. So in program you need not to print all those things. In if they are asking to print, then you can print, otherwise it's optional, guys. For your understanding, I'm going to print these things. So first what I will do, I will mention something like this: enter the temperature of those two tanks. So first I will say enter the temperature of water tank. Okay, so I just need the temperature of water tank, and now I will take it inside a variable called th. Okay, so that is of integer type I have mentioned, and take the reference variable sc dot, and we have to write here next, and I should be capital, then int. Okay, so next int, open close parenthesis, and terminate the line. So this will make sure that whatever we have entered after this line, let us say temperature of water tank, if you enter 10, then that 10 will be stored in this th variable with the help of this scanner class. Okay, so that's it, guys. I have taken the temperature of water tank. Now I will copy this one. Okay, so I will copy and I will try to take the temperature of water tank. After that I will take the colder tank, and this thing also same ways. I just need to take the same line, but in case of th I need to say tc. Okay, so that is colder tank. Now I have taken the temperature of water tank and colder tank. After that I need to take the time, guys. So what is the time? So sysut system.out.println, and after that enter the time. So I have taken time now, and the same thing I have to use like int, and for this I need to variable t, so they are given in the problem. So that's it, guys. Okay, so from user I have taken all those things, and if you want to run this thing, then you can just check out whether they are working or not. I'll just save this one and go to the terminal. Okay, so I'll just show you guys whether they are working fine or not. So java c, the file name is problem.java. So yeah, that's compiled. Java problem 12. Enter the temperature of water tank 10. Enter the temperature of colder tank, let us say 8, and enter the time, let us say 2 minutes. Okay, so that's it, guys. It is asking for the input. Alright, so my scanner class is working fine. So up to this, where program is the code is right. Okay, alright, so just need to write the logic, guys. Okay, so the logic is something like this. I have to take, okay, so first take the temperature, and you need to run the for loop for t times. Whatever time they have given, we need to take that time, and we need to run for loop on that time. So whenever 1 minute goes, I need to decrease the water temperature by 1 degree Celsius and increase the temperature of colder tank by 2 degrees Celsius. Just a for loop and if loop are necessary, guys. It's very simple logic. I'll just show you how to write. Okay, so hit enter over here and take for loop directly for int I equal to 0 from 1, because time cannot be 0 seconds or 0 minutes cannot be given, right? So at least it should be given 1 minute. So that's why we should start with 1. After that I should be less than or equal to t. Until t times you have to run, and after that you have to write I plus plus. Okay, so after that open the bracket and close the bracket. Okay, so what I want to do is, whenever there is 1 minute, after 1 minute I want to increase the temperature or decrease the temperature of water tank by 1. So th will be equal to th minus 1. That's the first thing. After that, colder tank's temperature should be increased by 2. So I will write tc equal to tc plus 2. So this is the first logic, guys. Okay, so now what I will do, okay, so after for loop, after t seconds, these two will be updated. Th will be having some value and tc will be having some value. Now whether the pipe will burst or not, to check that one, I need to use another for loop where I will check whether the th, that is water temperature, is equal to the colder temperature, right? So if I want to check that one, then I can use here if loop or if condition again, if th is equal to tc. Okay, so if th is equal to tc. Alright, so I have checked the condition. If the water temperature is equal to, the temperature of water tank is equal to temperature of the colder tank, then what I need to do is I'll just mention it in this bracket. So I need to write, okay, so I need to write sys out. Okay, so in bracket I will write no, because if the equilibrium is achieved, then they will not burst. Okay, so after that I will write another condition. If this if fails, okay, so th is not equal to tc, then I will just write here else. Okay, so in else I will be writing one condition, something like this. So else what I need to do is just opposite of this thing, guys. We need to print the yes here. So I'll copy paste it and I will write yes. So if equilibrium is not achieved, then the pipes are going to pipe is going to burst, and yeah, that's it, guys. So I think we are done with this one. Let us try to solve this one, and if some errors will come, we'll take care of them. Okay, so I've saved this one. First I need to save. Yeah, I saved. Compile, guys. I'm giving compile command. Okay, so after that this one is run. So enter the temperature of water tank. So I'll just show you this condition itself, whatever we have written here. Okay, so yes, th is 10, after that tc is 6, after that t is 2. So first thing is here th water tank is 10, after that, okay, so tc is 6. Okay, so tc is 6 and time is 2, and yeah, we are getting the output, guys, properly. Here you can see it is printing yes, that means the pipes are going to burst. Okay, so another condition now, so second one. Okay, so th equal to 10 and tc equal to 7, time equal to 1. So again I'm going to run this one, compile, after that run. Okay, so remember 10 7 1. Okay, so 10, after that 7 and 1, I should get answer as no. So here you can see I'm getting the answer as no. So that's it, guys. This is the simple question which is asked in TCS digital, and if you know the logic and if you know the scanner class, all those things, then you can write the code very easily. Okay, so I'll just zoom out a little bit so that you can see the whole code in this program. Okay, so this Java code, and if you want to write it in Python, it's pretty much simple, guys, again. And here you can see again it is showing the error, the import java.util is never used. That means the libraries which I have used over here are only belong to scanner class, but in order to use these things we need to use the java import java.util.star. That means I will be importing all the libraries built-in functionalities in Java. So it is better to write this statement, guys. It will not throw any error and it will be on a safer side. Okay, so that's it in this video, guys, and I have made a lot of videos in this series, that is especially the MNC companies, TCS, Simons, after that Accenture, Cognizant, Infosys, and those kind of companies will be asking these coding questions. So I have solved a lot of questions, guys, and if you have not checked the playlist, if you like the way I am teaching, then you can support us by subscribing channel, and of course you can like the video if you want. So thank you, guys, thanks for watching, see you in the next one.